keep talking about plane fights. Do you really freak out about plane
I'm
fights?
fucking terrified.
Do you think in any way, shape, or form that all this fear and worrying about things puts a certain amount of energy out there that attracts negative things to you?
I do, but I
Do you
feel
believe that?
I feel like ignoring it puts out a taunting energy.
Taunting, like you're saying, I'm not scared of you, bitch.
Like when I go, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not scared of flying anymore. That's when God goes, fucking see my rat.
So you have like the Catholic version of God where he has to fear you.
Where God
Or
doesn't
you have
like
to
me.
fear, excuse me, where you have to fear him, rather.
Yeah, where you tell him your secret, and he's like,
Is
whoa,
that
whoa.
it?
Yeah, he's like, whoa, who the fuck do you think you're talking? I'm talking to God right now. You want to talk about some gay shit? You talk to St. Jude. That's who you talk to. You don't talk to me about that shit.
So you think that by not thinking about the plane crash, by getting healthy about it, then it would be like you weren't respecting it.
Exactly. 100%.
Wow.
Yep.
What a crazy way to look at things.
I have rituals I do before I fly. I wash every part of my body, get on my hands and knees, and say a prayer in the shower.
Really?
Fuck yeah, because I did it once and I flew.
Can you not get by me? Is that what's going on? I thought we fixed this.
No.
Scoot down a little bit.
Here.
We fixed this so he could sneak by me. I think he got bigger.
Oh, my, just FYI, my web guy put up something about the shirts, the machine shirts on
Right.
on burtburtburt.com. They're taking pre-orders now. We finally got the fucking licensing of the image. It's a fucking nightmare.
Licensing of your own image was a nightmare?
Yeah, because
Why?
I didn't create it. And the same thing happened with my DVD. My DVD has a shirt with a carrot on it, and it says hello. It's a joke I have about if you're going to put a vegetable in a girl's ass, don't use a cucumber. It's like a home invasion. Use a carrot. That's more like a hello. So
Right.
and we couldn't get the licensing to the image. The guy wouldn't give it to us. He goes, "Nah, I did it for the DVD. If you want it, you give me like 20 grand." And I was like,
Whoa.
all right, now well, I guess I won't ever sell this DVD.
And is this an artist that did this?
Yeah, an artist, but an artist that worked for whatever the company that distributed the DVD.
Wow.
So he didn't-
just
he didn't
said he was
need it.
going to box you out.
Yeah, he was like, "Fuck it, you want it? Give me like." I think his offer was like 10 grand. I was like, "I don't have 10 grand, man." He goes, "Well, you made that. You can make that. Do it. Sell them the shirts."
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
So then, but here's what happens: is so the guy we did the documentary, and he made the shirt, the machine shirt, and he did it as a favor to his friends that were doing the documentary. So they were made specifically for the documentary.
Right.
And then
And this is the documentary that you're about to shoot.
yeah, and then my wife's like, "Hey, can we sell those on the road?" And the two film guys are like, "Fuck yeah, definitely. We'll fulfill our documentaries. Those will be special shirts that are not going to be all offered. That shirt isn't going to be offered, in the other color scheme. But yeah, totally sell it." And so we went, okay. And then the guy said, "Yeah, make it the color scheme. Do whatever they want. You can sell them." And then the artist, we had to come back to the artist, and the artist was like, "No." I was like, "Why not?" And he's like, "Because they're made for this documentary. I did it for friends. I didn't do it for you to go out and make a fucking fortune on it." And so then we had to kind of negotiate to the guy and say, "Listen, I'm not, it was a long process, very long process for everyone that's
Is he like a
emailed me.
hippie man?
Yeah,
This is why you're making any money, man.
He's just like, yeah, and he's
I
like,
did this for free, man.
I did this for my friends. You're not my friend."
Man.
So then,
Other people want it?
right, and
Then it won't be underground, man.
And then he's like, so anyway, so we got him finally to say, if you want to sell it on your site or on what you call it, you can do it, and negotiation shit. And so we just put it on burtburtburt.com that you can order them, pre-order them. I mean, I think that all the fulfillments have to go out first, and they're gone, they're already out. But if you want to go to burtburtburt.com, you'll find in the store, you'll find the machine shirt, and you can fucking stop emailing me about where to get them and when to get them. They're on there.
Well, how many emails you getting about this?
A fucking non-stop. The Day You Warriors on the podcast, fucking a million people going like, "Hey man, I want to donate to the documentary now." Like, I didn't know what the shirt looked like. I was like, "Are you fucking serious?"
So the documentary, the shirt, is what got them to want to do it?
The shirt.
That's
yeah,
that's brilliant marketing.
the shirt, man. But we would have never got the shirt made if we hadn't done the documentary.
I know, but isn't that funny that works that way? That someone sees a shirt, and it's a dope shirt, and like, this documentary is gonna fucking rule.
Yeah.
It's because they see the shirt.
But it's you. I mean, like, don't like undersell it. You're the first one, but you're being a regular human being when you say this. You go, "You got to get me one ASAP." Like, I want to wear it on Fear Factor. I want to wear it on the podcast. And so we rush it. We get it a couple sent to you, a couple sent to like other people that we that are important to us, and you wear it, and it fucking blows up, like literally blows up.
Well, that's nice that I can do that. But it's pretty easy. All I have to do is wear a shirt. I hardly feel like I did anything. You just made a badass shirt. And I got a chance to wear it.
Thank you. Yeah. So if you want to get them, go to burtburtburt.com.
Burtburtburt.com.
With ease.
Powerful Burt Kreischer. So what else going on?
I don't know. What the fuck's Brian doing?
Just making video.
How sad are you about Steve Jobs? It hit me pretty harder
He just
than
went right into gay land.
harder than no, but like when
Gay
anyone
apple
dies,
fanboy
like when
land.
Farley died, I was affected. I was like, wow, I really enjoyed watching Chris Farley. That was kind of like I was connected to him even though I didn't know him. Steve Jobs, kind of same way. Like it affected me in a weird level, and I wasn't sad or didn't cry or anything, but it's pretty amazing looking back at like the videos of him giving speeches and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, Steve Jobs was a bad motherfucker, but like all bad motherfuckers, he was flawed, and he was a ruthless dude and did a lot of, what a lot of people would say is questionable shit.
Really? Like what?
First of all, they had fucking slave labor that were making their iPhones. That's, it's Chinese,
Really?
these factories, these Foxconn factories, they have to have nets all around the factories to keep people from jumping. Weird karma involved and stuff like that, and I'm a total hypocrite because I have an iPhone. I mean, I'm not boycotting these companies that use this kind of labor, but I mean, it was pretty public. They have nets around these places to keep people from jumping off the roofs.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah,
that is karma that comes back.
They work 15 hours a day and they sleep on cots, and it's fucking gross, man. It's gross and it's scary that people can be forced to live like that just to survive in 2011.
Now you think it's him that do you think he knew that?
He for sure knew it. He was aware of every single aspect of every day-to-day operation at Apple. He was incredible CEO. He's a guy who is completely dedicated and in love with every facet of his company. I mean, he was just a bad motherfucker. He had to have known where they were being made. If I know where the fucking phones are being made, he knows where the phones are being made. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous to think he didn't.
No, I know, but
And
you know
he's
how
also-
they fucking claim that I didn't know there was child labor. Like I didn't know that.
I don't know.
You think they knew it?
Yeah, he's also incredibly ambitious. And the reason why the company became so good is because he was so ruthless and incredibly ambitious. And because of that, he was a tough guy to work for some people. Some people will tell stories about him yelling and screaming at people and calling them names, but that's because he wanted so much of himself. I mean, the reason why he was such a bad motherfucker is he had these incredibly high standards. So then to have all these other people working under him, and some of them who he didn't feel like met his vibration, met his frequency, he would be upset.
Yeah.
At least as far as everything I've ever read about him. It just seems like another tortured, brilliant person, who had an incredible gift of vision for this computer company. I mean, I like I said, all bad motherfuckers are flawed. You can't get to be amazing at something. Remember when Clinton got busted pulling his dick out, and we were all like, ugh.
Yeah.
There's a part of us that was like, it was a breath of fresh air. There was a part of Clinton getting caught, getting his dick sucked in the White House. It was like, okay. No one's got it all together. No
Right.
one does. Not even the fucking president.
No, wait. Do you believe? How about this? What about this theory? I was just saying this to Brian today on the car ride. What if the flaw shows up when you get there, as opposed to it was always there? Do you think there's an inherent flaw that shows up with guys like Steve Jobs when you become Steve Jobs and you walk into a room and everything you say is gold?
Well, it's not really a flaw, I mean, look, it's just a quality, and the quality of Steve Jobs was that he was just, his vision was much clearer, his will was much stronger, his ideas carried more weight. He just knew how to put it all together and do it.